I have no memory of all these constructions. Seeing the state of this cove must break your heart.
The wind that carried me here forgot to tell me that my land had changed so much.
Stop where you are! What are you doing here? This is Bridge Alliance territory and foreigners are subject to strict controls.
I'm not a foreigner. I was born on this island and my village is close by.
I don't care. These lands no longer belong to you. Alliance lands, Alliance rules.
And any attempted smuggling will be severely punished.
I'm not a diplomat, but I think I can get them to let us through. I'm Captain Till, under the command of General Kernaz. He's assigned us a mission of the utmost importance.
I recognise you, Captain. You've been to this island before, haven't you? For a roundup operation.
That's right. The mission I'm on today is a follow-up of sorts to that operation.
I see. Captain, it's an honor.
Of course, you can go about as you please.
I remember that some were suggesting that we should leave the lake because of the Alliance. Perhaps that's what they did in the end.
The people in the fort must assuredly know where and when they would have left. We should ask them.
You? I'll be. I wasn't expecting that. The entire world thought you were dead. What are you doing here? What do you want?
Answers. We went to my village and we found it deserted. What happened there?
The priest of your village was found dead, and several young folk had disappeared, including you.
I can vouch for that, but do continue.
Minan, a man who I held in great esteem, came to the fort demanding reparations. He was furious and worried. Alas, one of my soldiers disobeyed my orders and killed him. I believe that's what motivated your people to leave the region. They couldn't stay here any longer with the river pollution and everything else.
Why did this soldier kill Mina? He was a good man, and if my memory serves me, he took you for a friend.
I know, and believe me, I'm still upset about what happened that day. That should have never happened.
Do you know where the other villagers went?
According to my sentinels, they were headed south. If you want to find them, that's the direction you should be taking.
The Alliance demonstrates once again that they are nothing more than greedy belligerents. But what else is new? I must find my people. Goodbye, Captain.
Halt! Renoik say you are not welcome here.
Wait a minute. I know that face.
Kadal, you don't recognize me?
You know who this is, Kadal?
I can't believe it. What are you doing here? And with these foreigners? Everyone thought you were dead.
We came here to find my people, but also to warn them and to bring them a remedy. Friends who are here with me helped me get this far and survive the continent. Without them, I would still be rotting in a jail.
I know a few people who are going to be really surprised to see you. Enter. You need to go and see our chief. Her house is on the left.
Thank you, Kadal. It's great to see you again.
Sit credoet. Björd tyr tomat. Es neis ridelam ger.
Oi, tog dis velo quea dregt.
Toigen saranoik sa drego chwedesa.
Riden ger. Crede me mes maruto.
To? Es cair to?
Havatir!
Arrent!
Smeond oem na veolen to oleg adiven. Hagin eskeloin me. Quana rego me crefam toflani. Smeunduem kolda da holeg. Remne me lochten warm, da neo me essa da volge days. And I was even angrier at the Renoigse. But where are Nilan and Sheda?
Sheda has returned to the source of all spirits. As for Nilan, he preferred to remain on the continent.
Sheda wacht. Klebanu de benedem say. Come now, let us go inside. It will be quieter, especially if we must speak this tongue. We have so much to catch up on.
You know, when I saw the state our village was in, I thought I had lost you.
I'm a warrior, and I was so angry after you disappeared. All my melancholy was gone. Only rage remained. I brought all the survivors here, and we created this new clan. A clan for those who refuse the domination of the Lions. It's rather ironic, isn't it, to think that now, as you were then, you're still stuck with foreigners.
Forgive me for not introducing you to my friends. Without them, I would probably still be imprisoned over there. Or dead. Alvida served on the ship that carried us away. Not only did she help us, she was the one who arranged our escape.
Madam, my guild wronged your people, and I will do everything in my power to make amends for it. I will always do my best to help your child.
Till is a warrior. A coin guard, to be exact. He used to serve our enemy, but now he's made amends by helping us as best he can.
Madam, I've done you a great wrong. I hope you can forgive me one day.
Ludwig comes from a country that is unknown on our island. His knowledge of the roads on the continent helped us to find shelter and to reunite with some of our people.
And your son, in turn, has saved my skin on several occasions. It's a pleasure, madam.
If my child considers you to be friends, you are welcome here. If you have helped my child, you are my friends as well. I'm so happy to have found you again. Today, that's all that matters to me.
Me too, Mother. But that's not the only reason I came back. I also have to warn you.
Warn me? About what?
When we were on the continent, we learned that a group within the Alliance was planning to eradicate our people.
How? If they're counting on their weapons, it won't be enough. We know this island better than they do, and we will defend it to the end.
I know that. But unfortunately, the method they intend to use cannot be defeated by our warriors, however brave. On the boat, shortly after our capture, Nilan and I underwent what we thought was a strange ritual. But Sheda did not. Not long afterwards, we watched her die of a terrible and unknown illness that spared us.
Tirse, I'm sorry. I know how much you loved your friend.
Without knowing it, we were the subject of an experiment designed to prove a theory they had. That our people are very susceptible to this disease. It spreads very easily and would wipe us all out, not just children and old people, but warriors as well, and in a very short time. In order to get a few servants, the Lions would simply have to use the remedy on those willing to submit to them.
They have no honor. Who gets rid of their enemies like that?
That's why we decided to understand and learn the ritual that protected us on the boat. The scholars on the continent call it an inoculation or vaccine. We've brought back enough to protect the whole island, but we're going to need the help of all the Donegada in all the villages to use it.
I'll see that the word gets out. Don't worry. I'll tell all the chiefs what our enemies have planned. Meanwhile, You should go and explain this protective ritual to the Donegada in the camp. They'll start using it right away.
I'd also like to speak to the Tier Nahar about all this. To warn her and seek her advice. Do you know where she is?
I know she's preparing a ritual for our dead. Go see the Donegada first and then come back here. I'll tell you where to find her then.
How and why did you create this new clan?
When we were forced to leave our village by the lake, our clan, the Shantamlag, was no more. We were like a flock of frightened birds, far from the refuge of the great fish. Many were dispirited, their hearts full of woe. In our flight, we met refugees from other clans, and I swore that together we could unite to form a new clan. I spoke to all those who were, like us, taking refuge in these ruins. I asked them if they wanted to stand up against injustice, if they wished to create a clan strong enough to rise up against the invaders, a clan to protect our people and our island. Many followed. Others came later and are still coming. The Exragao, the Risen, were born.
What happened in the village? When we arrived and I couldn't find anyone, I was so worried.
You know, our village was already weakened. Our river was full of poison. We could no longer fish, and there was a lack of game. Then we discovered Toffland's body and understood that you had been kidnapped. Minan went to the fort to talk to the captain. When a soldier killed him, despite the apologies given by the people at the fort, we understood that we could no longer stay. This sacred place, this gift of the great fish, had been taken from us by foreigners. We had to find a new refuge.
What is this place?
It is called Didgidensen, the ruins of the first bastion. It's easily defendable. That's why we originally came here. I'm not a Donegad, but I've been told a few stories about this place, and I understood that it's also an important symbol. It used to be home to the people of the sea, and it's here that our people achieved their greatest victory against them. It was the perfect place to build our camp. May En Onmir Frichtemen offer us the same destiny as our ancestors.
I must leave you for now.
Of course, but come back to see me. I've missed you so.
Silque Sessa, a Dregne Sonegad.
With foreign friends. Do know that we are extremely happy to see you alive.
And grateful, I hope. Must I remind you who pulled you out of those traps with help of the others? What happened to Nilan and Shada? Are they doing well?
Alas, Shada died on the ship that took us away. The sickness overcame her. Nilan decided to stay on the continent. And what has become of you? Still hunters?
Yes, and scouts from time to time. We have many people to feed here. There are not only survivors from our clan, but all those who want to defend themselves from the Renoixe invasion.
Don't worry. We have become far more cautious. We watch where we tread very carefully.
We missed the need despite everything. You know that she was kidnapped like you.
I did hear that. Perhaps Nilan will find her.
I hope so. Very well. You certainly have more people to see. Take care of yourself.
Ankarad, Karmak, I am happy to find you in good health.
To see you has filled our hearts with hope. But I am troubled not to find Shader and our son in your company.
What has happened to our child and to our friend?
I can reassure you that Nilan is doing well and takes his role as Donegad very seriously. We met a great many other islanders over on the continent. They were lost and treated poorly. Nilan decided to stay with them to help and protect them.
I would have preferred that he return. There has been so much suffering here, and we would have liked to have him beside us.
Carmack, you know how much I miss our son. But I am proud of the decision he has taken, and you should be as well.
And Shaida, has she decided to stay with him?
Alas, no. Shaida died on the ship that took us from our home. She was taken by an unknown sickness that now threatens all of us.
Tirce, the poor little soul.
She was my best student. The bravest, but also the wisest. How sad to hear this.
If you return to the continent, I ask you to give this bow to our son. I made it specially for him.
And tell him to come back to us. We are in need of him.
Morten, Sinna, it's good to see you again. You no longer show any signs of poisoning. That's wonderful.
And it's thanks to you and the remedy you brought us.
It's also thanks to Toflan's care.
We miss him every day. He was a good man. But that was another time, a time that no longer exists. Things have changed so much since then. Since we left Vigeshvar, we've lost our shining scales and become Doneya ex Regao. We've lost our peace and quiet, but we won't let foreigners push us around and chase us away.
I understand. Take care of yourselves.
Farewell, Donegad.
Rian, Indeber, I am so happy to see you.
You come with strange company, but you are alive. Seeing you gives us some hope.
Where are Nilan and especially Sheda? Why are they not with you?
Nilan stayed on the continent, but Sheda... I am sorry to inform you. She died on the ship that stole us from our homeland.
No. My poor little child. So brave and full of life. Why?
Slungtir og leire noiksa ja gaidan marhentem. Masuktir beg.
The foreigners that took us wanted to perform experiments on us. They exposed us to a sickness unknown to our people. We survived, but Sheda was taken by it. We only understood their plan later. It is our entire people that they wish to eradicate. And so we brought back a remedy, so that no one might suffer the same fate as your daughter.
You have not changed. You are still the devoted Donegad, that my Shader admired so much.
May the earth hold you up always. If you would not mind, we would like to be alone now.
Slana, Morrigan, I am so happy to see that you have recovered.
We are also happy to see you again.
I have heard that you have brought us a remedy?
Yes, in a way, but this remedy takes effect before you are affected by the sickness. It is more like a ritual of protection, if you prefer. But it must be performed on all of us. The sickness that it shields us from has already taken Sheda and certainly many other islanders.
I will help the clans Donegada spread the news throughout the island. I promise this in memory of our friend. And also because it is what my father would have wanted.
Your father was the best of masters. I miss him greatly.
We all miss him. He was a good man.
Everything happened so quickly during our capture that we did not have the time to honor his memory. Hello? Are you the Donegad of the Donea ex-Regao?
Yes, and you must be the child who returned. I was told that some called you Vridan Ger.
Many words have been spoken about you, and of your missing master, and of your friend, Nilan. We would be happy to have you by our side to protect and guide our clan. Do you have any news for us? We were Black Algs before joining this new clan.
We suffered greatly from the raids, just as the Shining Scales did.
It's been said that they took our people to the continent, and that you were also there. Did you see any of them?
We crossed paths with many islanders there, including some from your clan. Nilan stayed with them to help. I returned not only to reunite with my clan, but also to bring a remedy for all our people. Certain Renaigse, lions, want to eliminate all of us using a terrible sickness that kills in only a few days. It spreads very easily, through ordinary cloth that has been in contact with someone sick.
That's horrible. Can't they fight honorably?
Some of them can, but these lions want to spare themselves the trouble of bloodshed.
You said that you brought back a remedy.
Yes, it is more like a protective ritual. It requires certain ingredients that we brought with us. I will teach you how to duplicate it because there won't be enough. I will perform this ritual on you, then you will need to perform it on others in turn, so that everyone will be protected.
And so now we are protected. This ritual is not overly complex.
The ingredients may be more difficult to find, but do not worry. We will make them.
Thank you. Be sure to spread the message to all the Donegada as quickly as possible.
It will be done. We are protecting our people thanks to you. Have you already spoken to Mev?
Yes. You should speak to her as well. Her voice carries far on the island.
I will go and find her. Thank you.
My child, every time I see you, my heart feels lighter. Do you need anything?
We gave the Donegada the ingredients and explained the method. Hopefully everyone on the island will be protected soon.
You're a great Donegad, my son. I'm so proud of you. Despite everything you've gone through, you still look after your people.
I'm just doing what I was taught. Look after our land and our people, as Mev and Toflan showed me.
Mev has finished gathering the ingredients for her ritual. She is now in the cave not far from the village, by the waterfall. So many of our people have died. She wanted to honor them and make sure they were returned to the earth. She told me that this would help you find her. The hen ab Kenedeblad, or Klebanidao arehawealam, frag komdawed and oide. She also left me this seed, saying that you would need it.
Thanks, Mother. I must leave you for now.
Of course, but come back to see me. I've missed you so.
I must admit, I have no idea how all of this works. But I can see you were able to open this door.
Now please excuse me, this is a sacred place. I must continue on by myself.
Quai borade mabulstam. Avatir. Atoyament da wiem da nesenesem. Atoya vreg da farnas för. And da vaust tirto.
Ande vaust tirto.
And da veost tirto. To gombior denes sisa gechreut kaeron ked.
Echs reudon ked.
Esquot ta rebem olei. Ages kor. Ad loredar tate orid. Doig mu echte. Nas ankenam da uscanti e marui san estradido. I see that you still enjoy the company of foreigners, while our people paid dearly the price of their arrival to our island.
I am sorry, dear Nahar, but these are my friends. They are not like the other Renaigse.
I hope so. What happened to the apprentice and the warrior?
Nilan stayed on the continent to take care of our people that are stranded there. As for Sheda,
I sense your pain. She's dead, isn't she? And the worst, Tirce.
yes. She was taken by a terrible sickness that we do not know here.
Is that what you wanted to talk to me about?
We were all witness to the brutal awakening of a guardian on the continent. The chief of a clan of refugees from our island attempted to bond with the lands to defend her own. But she transformed immediately and entered into a terrible rage, attacking both her own people and her enemies indiscriminately.
The spirit of the continent must be full of anger. It must feel betrayed, and demonstrates this sentiment through its guardians.
This is what we thought as well. But this metamorphosis was seen by Kurnas, the chief of the lions who dreams of becoming emperor over all. And he slew the guardian that we saw and started performing experiments in order to create more, forcing our people to bond with the land. He seemed to want to use these guardians for his war, and blame our people for all the destruction he would wreak.
The guardians are emanations of the protectors of the earth, not weapons to be used against others in battle. And our people could become the target of all of the nations on the continent if they accuse us of the destruction.
I would also appreciate your advice on another subject. There is a group of lions on the continent led by a man who dreams of becoming emperor, a sort of chief of many nations. This man will stop at nothing to achieve his goals. And he believes that he will obtain what he wants by eradicating our people in order to claim victory for himself. He wants to use the sickness that killed Sheda for this. It's partly for that reason that I returned as soon as I could, to warn you, and to bring back a remedy with me. Or more precisely, a protective ritual.
You have done well. I am happy that my teachings went with you. Despite what you suffered, you taught first to protect your people. We will help you teach this protective ritual to all the villages of the island, to stop this man from eliminating our people. But if he is as ambitious as you say, then he will certainly think up a new plan. What you're telling me is troublesome, Bridengar. I'm afraid that you must return to those faraway lands to stop this man from making us a part of his war. You must try to discover his plans in order to foil them. And you must enter into communion with the continent, since this man plans on using its powers in his war.
Would I be in danger of transforming as well?
Do not bond to the continent under any circumstance. It is too powerful and too furious. But using a variation of the ritual of the Anatella sphere on the remains of one of these guardians, you should be able to feel what they felt. You must go to the place where the guardian was transformed to do this. You must pour this potion on a part of its body. Then drink an infusion that you must make with these herbs to enter a trance. For a few moments, you will commune with the spirit of this distant isle. And what it will teach you could save us all.
Thank you, Mev. Thank you for this counsel.
I know I am asking a great deal from you. Returning to this continent after having found a way back here must be hard. But I believe that the survival of our people depends on it. Try to find your friend Nilan as well. You will need his help in order to accomplish all of these things. And he can help you with the ritual. I also am afraid that if left on his own, he might fall prey to his tempestuous temperament. Go, Vridinger. And it is I who thanks you.
My child,
Every time I see you, my heart feels lighter. Do you need anything?
I've come to say goodbye, Mother.
But why? Why don't you stay here? Your friends can stay if they want.
Mev's given me a mission that I can only fulfill over there. The only way to save our people is by going back.
But you've already brought us the remedy. Isn't that enough?
There's a very dangerous man over there, Mother. Someone who wants to use us to conquer the continent. If we let him do that, our people both here and there will be in great danger. And the remedy won't help.
My child, my heart bleeds to lose you again. But I am also filled with pride. Go then. Save us all. Defeat this man and come home to me. I promise to protect our island in your absence.
Goodbye, Mother.
You're back. Did you want to return to the mainland? I should have thought that you would wish to stay here, with your people.
Alas, I have a new mission to fulfill on the mainland before I can come home for good.
I understand. We sold all the goods we brought, and the holds are full of exotic items produced on your island. So we can leave whenever you want. But make sure you finish what you had to do here first.
We are ready to return to Kakan.
In that case, let's go. My belongings are already on board.
I'm glad you came to see me. I wanted to talk to you about something.
What is it?
After what happened in High Prairie, I asked some of my contacts to help me locate Eisenach.
Don't you think it's time you turned the page? Your family is safe in Yuxantis now.
You were right to keep me from chasing after him at the time, but he'll never let me be. He'll keep coming after me, just like he's been doing for all these years. He won't stop until he's had his revenge. It's high time I stopped hiding and faced this man, if only to tell him what a piece of absolute shit his son was.
I understand. Did your contacts tell you where to find him?
No. It seems that after the fight he decided to lay low, but they did pick up the trace of one of the soldiers under his command. Apparently, she's often seen enjoying a pint with her friends near the big clock in Peren. She's sure to know where we can find her commanding officer. You've already helped me so much. Without you, I don't know if I'd have any living relatives left. I'd like to ask you for one more favor. I'd like to ask you to come with me to question this soldier. Then help me find Eisenach. What do you say?
You're right. We need to end this once and for all. How about returning to Tir Freddy with me one day? I could show you around my island.
If I didn't fear that there were already enough morons from the mainland stomping around there, I'd gladly accept. Your island is beautiful. We didn't stay there very long. It must not have been easy for you.
It's nice to worry about me. I did what I had to do. That's all.
Yes, we are all at that same point. We go where life directs, and we do our best. But watch out, at this rate you'll end up like me. Bitter and disillusioned.
Have you calmed down now? Why did you attack us?
Sorry, I thought you were making fun of us. I think I've had a bit too much to drink.
We weren't laughing at you. We just wanted to talk to you.
Really? What about?
You serve under General Eisenach, right?
I did. That damned traitor tricked us all. That's why I deserted, and there's nothing the great general can do about it. I know all his dirty little secrets. I know he's in league with an enemy, a bloody Carmenist. Can you believe it? His name's Von Struss. The general goes to see him in secret at his estate outside the city. All the while he's sending us off to fight for the glory of the Empire. So, that's why I deserted.
I know something about that. We'll leave you in peace. But you should take it easy on the drinking.
Who are you?
What are you doing here? Wait a minute. I recognize you. You're friends of the Imperial Ambassador. What do you want with me? Speak, quickly, before I call the guards.
We know you're up to something with General Eisenach. He's the one we want to see.
To charge him with treason, I presume. Still doing the Duchess's bidding, I see. Oh yeah, don't think I've forgotten that you were prepared to let her interrogate me before that monster turned up last time. I don't intend to let a bunch of Matthias thugs tell me what to do. Prepare to die!
You're back? What do you want?
We found some documents that should interest you.
Have you now? What are they about?
Letters. Correspondence between General Eisenach and Count von Strauss, a Carmenist. In exchange for his help in locating a particular smuggler, the General gave the Count a great deal of sensitive information.
I cannot believe it. One of the highest ranking officers in the Empire, a fervent Matthiist, would betray us for this. It makes no sense at all.
Unfortunately, he won't be able to answer for any of it. He's dead.
What happened?
He attacked us as we were collecting the evidence. We had no choice but to defend ourselves.
That's not ideal, but I expect you did your best. It's unfortunate he won't be tried and sentenced here. Capturing him would have given us a clear advantage against those rebellious Carmenists. I won't ask how you acquired this kind of evidence, but I am intrigued by your reasons. Why give it to me?
General Eisenach has gone after one of our companions on several occasions, as well as his family. We want to stop him from causing any more harm.
Is your companion the infamous smuggler mentioned in these letters? No. Please, don't tell me. It's better if I don't know.
We were able to impersonate the Count and arrange a meeting with the General. We hoped to use the opportunity to tell him what we really thought of him.
But with this evidence, you want me to arrest him and bring him to trial, which would relieve you of his persecution. That's rather clever. With Eisenach's treason proven, he will have to answer for his crimes. Have no fear. I'll muster some men and I too will be at the rendezvous.
I just received a message from one of my contacts in Tynea. I asked him to keep an eye on Nilan.
Really? Why did you do that?
I didn't want to spy on him, but I was afraid that something might happen to him. He can be a little impetuous. My contact lost all trace of him rather quickly in any case. That said, he heard talk of several attacks by a large group of islanders on caravans headed to the capital. They all took place in the area of Keldarg, an arid region to the north of Alima. He thinks that a number of islander refugees and escaped slaves are hiding there, and that Nilan could be with them too.
Thank you for informing me. I would have preferred you not having him watched without his permission, even if the information from your contact could help us find him.
I know. If you like, I'll present my apologies when we see him again. That said, I think our priority should be to learn what Kernaz has been up to in our absence. I doubt that he's just been waiting patiently while we've been doing our best to put an end to his plans to eradicate your people.
My dear, it's a pleasure to see you, especially as I happen to have something to ask you.
What is it?
As you know, someone has placed a contract on my head with the hired assassins. And even though I now have an official protector, there's always the risk that one of them will succeed. The Prince d'Orsay, or more precisely Sir d'Argenton, very graciously passed some very interesting information along to me. It seems that a woman who had been a member of the Assassin's Guild for a long time has now left their ranks. This is extremely rare, as assassins generally remain members all their lives until their abrupt death. Apparently, she finally felt remorse and retired to become a healer at the hospice in Peren. She must know a lot about the workings of her former guild, and might be able to tell us how to find out who's behind this contract. As I'm obviously wary of these darling assassins and their tricks, I'd like you to come with me and watch my back. Well, what do you say?
I'd love to go with you, but unfortunately I'm busy just now. We'll do it later if you don't mind. What did you think of my island? Isn't it a little too wild for you?
Oh, but savagery does not displease me. Quite the contrary. The red forests, the silvery waterfalls, the volcano that dominates the land. It's a painting worthy of the great artists, and with just the right touch of mystery. In truth, I wish I could have stayed longer, explored a little more. It's so different from everything I know. I hope we'll get the chance to go back together.
I'd love to serve as your guide. There are so many places I'd like to show you. Beautiful places that would enchant you, I'm sure.
Say no more, I'm already dreaming about it. We could stroll along your transparent rivers. Alas, we have a tyrant to stop first.
What is the meaning of this? Where is Count von Stross?
I'm afraid he won't be coming to your rendezvous, General Eisenach.
Ludwig, here we are at last. I've been waiting for this moment for such a long time. I'll finally be able to make you pay for the death of my son.
And I'll make you pay for the death of my brother, my parents, and everyone in the village you killed in your thirst for revenge.
They were just pawns. A way to hurt you and flush you out of the hole you were hiding in, like the rat you are. To arms!
General Eisenach, that's enough.
Duchess von Valston.
That's Her Grace the Duchess von Valston to you, General. You're under arrest, General. You'll be tried for high treason before the Imperial Court. I apologize for my delay. It took longer than expected to convince the Prince de Vespe of the merit of our action. But I see you are all safe and sound. That's what's most important. Ludwig. You are the same Ludwig I've heard so much about, aren't you? You are now free of the General's obsession with you. I should have you arrested as well, for murder and contraband.
Indeed you should. I have more than one death on my conscience, unfortunately.
Your Grace, if you're referring to the General's son...
You needn't tire yourself. It's of no importance now. In recognition of the services rendered to the Empire in recent times, His Imperial Highness grants you his pardon, Ludwig. He trusts, as I do, that you will not return to your former ignoble occupation.
Can't say I was expecting that. Well, thank you.
You're most welcome. I must leave now. It's time I return to Peren. I hope our paths shall cross again.
I could never thank you enough for what you did for me. We were just supposed to be temporary traveling companions. I was the one who was supposed to be helping you. And yet you helped pull me out of a situation that had been weighing on me for years. I will never forget it. Thank you, my friend. Had someone told me that I'd one day be forgiven by the Emperor himself, I'd have said they were mad. And it's thanks to you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You are finally free from the threats that weighed on yourself and your family. What do you plan to do now? Go back home?
I'll definitely go back. But it seems to me that we still have a big problem to deal with, you and I. Even if Eisenach can no longer harm me, Kurnaz will only stop once dead. Decidedly, the generals are troublesome. If we make it, well, I don't really know. I don't think I can go back to farming, especially since the civil war is still raging and isn't about to end anytime soon. And you? What do you plan to do?
I admit that I don't really know, and that I don't really care. The only thing that matters is that you are with me.
Then we will go where the wind decides. Isn't that what you say in your language?
Something like that. Yes.
I never thought I'd say this, but I'm already looking forward to travelling with you. The future suddenly seems less bleak.
So, how do you feel? You must be happy to have seen your shores again, and relieved to have found your mother. I'm sorry you had to leave so quickly.
Discovering your island was a wonderful experience. I regret that we were there for such a short time. I know that there are already enough people from the Alliance there, but I hope to get the chance to go back and get to know them better.
I'm sorry we couldn't stay in Tir Fredie longer. Some say that it's where Saint Matthias went when he left the mainland. I wish I could have immersed myself in his holiness.
Are you ready to go hunting for hired assassins with me?
Let's go. It's best not to let this drag on any longer.
Thank you, darling. We should go to the hospice in the old part of Peren and hope that our former assassin will be there.
Doctors, good day. I'm sorry to disturb you, but we'd like to ask you a few questions about one of your colleagues.
Oh, you're back. It's been a long time. By all means, ask away.
We're looking for a healer who works here, who may have previously worked as an assassin for hire.
You must be joking. What would an assassin be doing here?
My dear doctor, I have no doubt that she doesn't go around shouting about her past life from the rooftops. That would put her in danger and frighten your patients. But our information is reliable. It comes from sources in very high places. So think about it. She must have started working here only recently and has a lot to learn about caring for people.
We know who you mean, but if we tell you who she is, we run the risk of making the hospice a target.
Our patients could be hurt or even killed. It's best we keep her identity to ourselves.
Please. We have no intention of telling anyone what she's done in the past. We just need to talk to her.
Her name is Fulvia. She has a real talent for making potions, but she's just starting out when it comes to providing care.
She's not here at the moment. She said she had to go and see a sick man who was begging outside the hospice. She went off towards the broken bridge. She must still be there.
Thank you, doctors. And don't worry, we'll keep our secret to ourselves.
Please, please don't kill us. Let them go. They're just poor sods who've been driven to madness by misery.
You can go, but don't come back.
Don't worry. We won't be going after the healers again. Thank you. I vowed to dedicate my life to healing. I would have felt terrible if I'd been the cause of their deaths. Thank you for stepping in. I would have hated to have to kill those poor fools. You were looking for me, if I'm not mistaken. What do you want? You don't seem to be in any pain.
We have been informed of your previous occupation, and we would like some information about it.
How did you find out? I kept the secret well guarded. If the other members of the guild were to learn of my whereabouts...
The merchant princes of the congregation are very powerful, and it just so happens that one of them is my protector. I'm having a spot of trouble with your former colleagues, you see. All I want to know is who put a contract out on me. I happen to care a great deal about my head. I've been the target of numerous attacks, and each time my companions are put in harm's way. It's true that I have a protector now, but I need to know who's behind all this.
You showed mercy while helping me. I suppose I can trust you. However, things have probably changed since I left, so I can't promise you that what I tell you will still be accurate. I wasn't sufficiently high up in the hierarchy to be informed of the way contracts are signed. All I can tell you is that there were regular meetings organized by the most high-ranking people in the organization. Back then, they met regularly in a villa surrounded by vineyards outside Peren, to the east. But I can't tell you if they still use it.
Thank you so very much for your help. I hope your new career brings you the peace of mind you're looking for.
Thank you. I hope you manage to have the contract that threatens you rescinded.
Someone is spying on us. Who's there?
We didn't come here to... Sybil?
Father! Mother, what are you doing here? Are you the clients these assassins were waiting for?
My darling, we were only trying to protect you.
How touching. And our target is delivered to us on a silver platter. Kill them all.
Run!
Mother!
Agrippa, no.
Rest now, Mother. You know not what you've done. I'm still a de Vespe. That fool! Why didn't he give himself up? How can I find out who paid them to kill me now?
I'm sorry, Sybil.
My mother and father died to protect me, and it was all for nothing.
Sybil, wait. I found this document on their leader. It looks like it's in code.
Maybe our friend Fulvia could help us decipher it.
I hope they're still using the same key. Otherwise, all this will have been in vain. We'll have to tell my uncle that my parents are dead. They must be buried in the family vault.
Sybil, we'll have to leave them and get out of here. If the guard shows up, we're finished.
You're right, but... I'm sorry. Father. Mother. We have to go.
Oh, you're back again. Were you able to learn anything at the villa?
The meeting was far more violent than I would have liked. We found this document. We're hoping it might enlighten us, but it's written in code.
You don't look well. Did it go that badly? Give me the document and I'll have a look at it. I'm going to need a minute because it's been a long time since I deciphered a message like this. You have powerful enemies. Very powerful indeed. The document is a contract for your murder that has been drawn up between the hired assassins and Octave de Vespe.
Octave? My dear beloved cousin! That raving lunatic! May the Malachor take him, I should have known. Thank you for your help, Fulvia. I'd prefer that we keep this to ourselves for the time being. I need to think on how best to proceed.
You're back! What can we do for you?
We have come to bring you sad news. Sybil?
Uncle, it pains me to inform you that my parents have died.
Oh, my poor child. How could such a terrible thing have happened?
They tried to negotiate with the assassins to save me, but those brutes killed them both.
Why ever did they take such a risk? Aren't you safe now? What a waste.
You'll have to arrange for their bodies to be recovered. We weren't able to take them with us.
Have no fear. I'll see to everything. They will be buried in the family crypt. We haven't always seen eye to eye on everything. They'd even placed a few obstacles in my path from time to time. But they are family, and will be given the honor they deserve.
Forgive my boldness, but can't you do anything about the assassins? After all, they have murdered your own kin.
Oh, don't worry. They will soon learn what happens when they attack my family. I'll bring them into line.
Thank you, Uncle.
If your highness permits, we shall live.
As you will. You may go.
I want Octave to suffer for what he did to me, and for the death of my parents. I want him to pay, but I need time. My parents. It's too soon for me to plan my revenge.
I understand.
Thank you for being there with me. I would probably be dead without you all. Let's leave this place now, shall we?
May the Enlightened forgive me, but when I think of men like Kurnaz and his scientists, I sometimes doubt his goodness. They're truly willing to do anything to rule. including inflicting torture and carrying out the most horrific rituals. Fortunately, we were able to put an end to their plans.
I cannot believe that those scientists succeeded in bringing another of those creatures into being. It wasn't as big as the one you faced in Esquiara, but it was terrifying nonetheless. Fortunately, we managed to put an end to those horrible experiments.
I need to go.
Of course.
How are you, Sybil?
I can't say that everything is going well. All that happened to my parents weighs heavy on my heart, but I took some time to think about it, and I would like to ask for your help one last time. My dear cousin, Octave, is not one that you assassinate or cast aside with a brush of the hand. As my uncle's only son, he is powerful, and he knows this. That said, it is high time to put an end to his murderous madness and stop him from causing harm once and for all. I would like you to go with me to meet Sir D'Argenton. With his help, and the contract that we found, we can apply pressure on my uncle. He is the only person capable of stopping his son. What he decides to do to him, I don't care. All that matters is that Octave will no longer be in a position to harm those who are dear to me.
You are right. Let's go. It's time for your cousin to answer for his acts and suffer the consequences.
Thank you. I am sorry to have involved you in this family business, but since we started all this together...
Dear friends, what a pleasure to see you again. Do you wish to discuss something?
We discovered that the attacks by the assassins against your friend Sybil were paid for by Octave de Vespe.
This contract that we obtained proves it. Even though it's in code, I think you'll have no difficulty deciphering it, as we were able to do. Octave is the signatory. He is also responsible for the deaths of my parents. It's high time he had his wings clipped so he can cause no more harm.
Octave de Vespe has always behaved like a wild dog. But he's always gotten out of the trouble he stirs up thanks to his father's support. This proof could change things. The prince can no longer dissimulate his son's crimes. He must bring the whip down. I invite you to join me at the de Vespe Palace. Together, we shall make His Highness understand the entire situation and its implications.
Sir D'Argenton, my precious niece. Salutations.
Many thanks, Your Highness.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Alas, our tidings are far from pleasant, but we must share them with you. As you've likely heard, your niece has been attacked by assassins. Tragically, her parents were their victims. Sybil's inquiry revealed a contract, whose signatory is none other than your son, Octave. You've protected him until now, but he must be stopped. He's too dangerous.
You dare accuse my son, Ambassador? And you, Sybil, you betray your family.
Your Highness, your son has gone too far this time. Sybil was forced to seek protection from our house.
She could have come to me.
How can I trust you when you protect Octave? After my parents' deaths?
I trust you will take appropriate action. We have proof of certain matters concerning you. It'd be a pity for them to come to light.
You leave me no choice. And you're not wrong. Octave's arrogance is out of hand. He must be reined in. A diplomatic mission is leaving for Thraxis. He'll go with them. Those boyars might teach him a thing or two. Even if they don't, he'll be far from here.
You are a paragon of wisdom and justice, Your Highness.
Thank you, Uncle. Sir D'Argenton.
You deserve a peaceful life, without constantly looking over your shoulder.
Now that this business is sorted, I would like to make a final request. I would like to visit the tomb of my parents. I wasn't able to be there when my uncle buried them, and I would like to say my farewells properly. But before going there, we must go to their home. I would like to collect a souvenir.
I understand your feelings. I wasn't able to attend the funerals of some of my family. I suffer for it still today.
My head is heavy. But wait. Where are we?
In the Tomb of Kings. Don't you remember? The one found in the ancient ruins of Astria. As for your heavy head, it is one of the secondary effects of the sleeping drug that they often use when they want to prolong the pleasure. They captured us and threw us in here so that we might die slowly of hunger and thirst. Octave, you're going to pay for this.
We need to find a way out. Then you'll be able to settle your scores with your cousin, if he hasn't already been sent to Traxis.
I'm under the impression that we're going to need to solve another riddle. Look, there's a lever that won't work, and quite a few tiles.
You were right. It was the work of more assassins paid for by your cousin. It seems to be his way of saying goodbye before his departure.
If I could get my hands on him, I'd wring out the desire to come after us from his neck once and for all. But in the meantime, we can first exact vengeance against those who left us here for dead. I see some silhouettes in the old archaeologist camp.
Have mercy! You wouldn't kill your own cousin, would you?
And why not? You've shown yourself to be the paragon of family love. It's time I returned the lessons learned.
Enough! Father? What brings you here?
This worthless, pretentious child will be reined in. He leaves tomorrow at dawn for Thraxis, where he had better behave. Or the rustic boyars themselves will teach him life's lessons. They are simple folk, but they do not tolerate arrogance.
Father, this is unfair! I had nothing to do with this sordid business. It's Aurelia who is to blame. She must have organized all this to avenge her stupid husband. I had nothing to do with it.
And it's precisely because you had nothing to do with it that you find yourself in these ruins with the very assassins that attacked us. You take us for idiots on top of everything else you've done to us.
Enough! Guard! Escort my son to the palace and keep him under lock and key until his departure tomorrow morning. Once again, I apologize for the behavior of my son, Sybil. We will see each other back at the palace.
Mother, Father, why? Why did you have to sacrifice yourselves? I'm going to miss you beyond words.
Undevourst Tyred. That means may the earth welcome them. They'll always be with you, wherever you go. Are you all right?
Far from it. I hated my parents for sending me away. But they were just trying to protect me. And they died trying to protect me again.
You must have a few good memories with them, though.
Yes. The day I was supposed to begin my weapons training, I was so scared. Instead of forcing it, they took me on a picnic. Father and I played at nights, laughing and parrying our stick swords. After an hour, Mother told me I just had my first fencing lesson. If I'd stayed in Alima, this wouldn't have happened.
You told me yourself that he was already trying to kill you there. If you'd stayed, you'd be dead and we'd still be in prison. Octave is to blame. You were just trying to survive.
You're right. May the Malachor take him. Thanks for your support through all this. I'll need time to mourn them, but having you here is a great relief. I hope that the boyars will not tread on eggshells when dealing with Octave. I hope they make him sleep in dung. He deserved much worse. But if those good people could make his life a living hell, my pain will be slightly lessened. Finally, I thank you again for all your help in this matter.
Why do you always point out your family's assassin skills when you introduce yourself? You have nothing in common with someone like Octave.
Because in spite of myself, I can't help but reproduce what my family has always done. Reign by fear. And even though it saddens me, Octave is my cousin. We have more in common than you think.
You have a heart, unlike him. I know you love your friends, but does he even have any?
None, to my knowledge. He has only sycophants who sing his praise in the hope of picking up a few crumbs of his power. And he wouldn't hesitate for an instant before eliminating them if it brought him any gain.
You see, you are not alike. You are capable of loving.
At least that's what you hope. I'm just teasing you. Don't worry. I have a beating heart that only asks to be loved in return.
Avradiren, Ahiren, Tuig suis imneda. Sag Gandhi Renaikse, Oleida Horgines Luchtos, Agasidines Diri, Dani esa es radeda dive dent. Quano? Scripe de Bloishem an betrecham nama. Ene vermede, sag, nas lauer.
Espegani nama vredole luchtom. Farwedas qua hangom.
Na, es vir Nilan. Nasientem anadion fregu neudas.
Quenuitoem.
Es kene maru rei deis. Amaloidem anamandem nama.
Siemten nauidi quesemen.
Sommes radei, de heberti di deis. Vregum seda neis dir, neis enna.
Sovek bineidames cair enamandem ane cred. Como levoreidames ne sluchto.
Na creid ed. Taurebad ad kadrog.
Eso leg dis lunde doctor. Crede nilanem.
Oriden ger. Orectes. Na crednem, et olmar. Ha nilan. Es lauen me emberden a wel var squad. Ole kata garantan renaxe. Bregam evreidachtam da radidau in windjechtem. Did you go home? Did you warn our people of the menace that weighs on our heads? Yes, do not worry. We were able to inform them and give them the remedy. I also saw the Tierna again, who has given me a new mission. She wants us to put an end to Gornaz's plans. I heard about the attacks. What did you do while we were gone? I attempted to unite as many of our people as possible. I was able to convince a great many to join us in the fight against the Loins. We carried out several attacks on caravans, forts as well. We did everything we could to slow the enemy's plans, to give you enough time to take the remedy to our people. It appears that you have become the chief of this new clan. My voice is not the steadiest, and it's not always easy to choose the right words. But in spite of this, most of them listen to me, it is true. These people were torn from our island and thrown onto this sick land, treated like beasts. They feel impure and sad, and furious as well. But they know that I am here for them, and will not abandon them. We do not know if I am their chief, but I am their Donegat. That is certain.
You should join us, Nilan. We'll need you if we are going to fulfill the mission that Mev gave me.
I thank you, Bridengar. Truly. In spite of all our differences, you are my only link to the life I led before. But I cannot join you. Not now. Come. I need to show you something. You will understand why.
Don't tell me that you're planning on bonding with this earth to attack their city.
Nilan, I understand your anger and your concern for your people, but this is madness. You will never manage to strike Kurnaz, and your attack will only bolster his resolve to destroy you. If you go through with this, he will obtain support from the wounded like he'd never dreamed. Is that what you want?
I have no lessons to learn from a lion. It doesn't matter what you think. My duty is to my people and my lands. I haven't forgotten that. Leave now. I must prepare the ritual.
Nilan, I'm begging you.
Monas to kariden an kocher. Frovions. MS nama gues daregu. Quetmens aridengar. Teget dem, es radeida harula medidem. Es sadet mada nama dagam yom kaidem da daurebi towigawamen renaiksamen varnestir.
Na vregsina Nilan. Esmer.
Esmer ekredem renaiksamen namas yes. Snegdent ekrenes garantamen, everoident amaradi des, emendent orgines luchtos. Madercanes henesem, exreut samel satir malinquidement vregu.
Asmeuns gata vegan geleon sienta de dividach oleidir.
Ma binedem lauer crimoderik, ma seim ovunum enwent gred, anes linquid de cassur. Es radeida vena odesta sa eniedem da tocomberi a grimoderi.
Na vreg ed. Es satir mor ol es linedau ol sa comesem queni ed ladan. Na sieintas valnedi tu sies moiosei.
Es quedrodits, sogna credaued. Oges arulam meno da regu ed madi.
Radids oleg de he contortam ja bakaraid neis dir. Sagna adregs qued. Me ja. Es volad da hadrigauden. Ta veru neis en varhaskat. Smeunde holeisa jam tege dem olni. Na credzem es ankanam dat arnt.
Na. Nas jehint adregal. Nau it bujit ol renauden es henesemme. Na cantabeit corda gengu nes diri fradiol mar. Sagradit dam. En mishet heluchton jam veldes esin. Veldes ma toise me doiga.
Ka gwenai dachtam. Es bronaigent da na velude. A renen sadem dat. Es samqued fregent satir ag renoixe dat. Bud ent ta toise me doiga o leik.
Ones carent me eduven. Contabeit dent oridenger. Contabeit dent marag.
Smeundes quies da he digalam jam ambai randi e renoixa da holei deis luchtom. Nanna ma arlinandi oleia es essa. Sag bine dandi neis henesem quies moi.
Orlindent niesa. Obinedent neis henesem kene. Vrectes fors meunem de quod ex redu essa. Quid ex red nes ig ever atovi gauiam quenstem.
Traneg duer. Oradai da neis goreem da degedach en eniedi.
Slatidumer de nes dir quies. Quod siens tocomberi queseis samel sa?
Smeundes de hulei neis luchtos jam sientem vredi comolei. Coidandi oleisa ja farber dendent, neudam da chroidident var, ma farwet sa towigau.
Coidandi tag niman irmer dan ole vorenam begiam berskat.
Es wir. Nas me undudent.
Es morkedem. Farwat tapadar to da rego frusumen ja es kavenek drok. Es komen ikbalikat.
Ja. Es sa kommen, mat kom. Koldem elorgem en ulgunem dob arma lochtum.
Nasra hever de remau et nimam. Echte habertam ded da noidam. Como le sientem diwedach cornazi. For var shed dead. Vrek forsmeunem de sagmerachtam a komfrang ni vored ni.
Es forlad es virto. Es forlad da oredines luchtos cohoil.
Toi gan eloin. Como le vre gamer said.